ladies, welcome back. Classical guitar lesson today. Let me show you how to play this song called Spanish Romance. It's a really popular song for classical guitar. And just a funny thing, I managed to find the sheet music that I was using when I was a kid, when I first learned this song. And the date on it is 1997, so almost 20 years ago. I was 13 years old. So I'm really happy today to explain you how to play this song. We're gonna actually start with the right hand because we're gonna use a really quite symmetrical pattern. So once you learn the right hand, it will be much easier for you to follow the melody. Okay. Remember that if you check the description, you can have much more info about the lesson, and I will also put the tab as well. So it's gonna be probably much easier for you to learn it. So, well, let's just start. Thank you very much for watching and subscribing. So, let's kick off. Okay, first thing to learn, the song is in 3/4 time signature. So that means we're gonna have 3 beats per bar. On the first beat, we're gonna have thumb and ring finger at the same time, 6th and 1st string. So it's 1, then 2nd string with the middle finger, and 3rd string with the index. This is the first beat. So the first beat will have thumb and ring finger at the same time. 1, 2, and 3. So second and third beat will be played without the bass line. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So really important that you count because you want to just play the bass on the first beat. Okay, obviously the bass note will change considering the chord that we're playing, but we're mainly gonna play 6th and 5th string. Okay. So once you get basically the right hand, all you have to do is to add obviously the positions. Now the first part of the melody is quite easy because we just have the melody on the first string. Okay, we don't have any chords, any bar, and anything. Okay, so it goes pretty much like that. Explain you this first part. We have the 4th finger, 7th fret. Okay, so as you can see, this is my fret dots, which is like a handmade fret dots, but this is the 5th fret. Okay, I know it's gonna be a bit hard for you to follow up because obviously the classical guitar doesn't have any fret dots, so I will tell you all the time which fret I'm playing. So this is the 7th fret, and is basically 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we move to 5th fret and 3rd fret. Okay, so first part, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5th, 3rd. Okay, and the bass is first part. Now from this point we're gonna have basically like a huge jump from the G, so 3rd fret, 7th fret and 12th fret. Okay, so I'm going from this position, 7, 12. Okay, I'm gonna play with the right hand here so that you can see which strings I'm plucking. 7, 12, I'm gonna have 4 times this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 10th fret and 8th fret. I'm always using the pinky up and down here, okay? So 12th, 10th and 8th frets. The whole thing one more time. Perfect. Now we have to change chords and we're gonna change bass as well because the parts that we're gonna play now sounds like that. So this is an A minor chord and I'm having basically a bar, okay, a 3 strings bar, 5th fret, okay, so this is my 5th fret as you can see, so I'm playing the 2nd string with the bar and the 3rd string with the bar, and the melody basically starts with the pinky 8th fret, okay, so it sounds like that. I have pinky on the 8th, 3rd finger on the 7th fret and melody on the 5th fret. So I have that 8, 7, 5th, 7 and 8. So plucking the 5th string, okay? So I'm coming from the 12th fret here, 3, so this part is kind of like easy-ish just because like it's easy to remember the melody as it goes 8, 7, 5, 7, 8, okay? It's probably going to be kind of a bit challenging at the beginning to apply this arpeggio throughout the whole song, but you will see that the more you practice really slow at the beginning and get used to the right hand, okay? The right hand arpeggio. So let me play the whole thing. Now we have a 6th string bar, okay, this is probably the hardest part. So I have a bar at the 7th fret, okay, And I'm gonna also need the second finger, third string, 8th fret, okay, which is basically a B major chord, okay, but obviously I'm only going to use the second finger on the 8th fret, 3rd string, and I'm plucking obviously the 6th string, so I'm having that. So this is the first part of the melody. Then I need to add the 3rd finger, 8th fret, 1st string. So I have like 2 fingers within the same fret, as you can see here, and I have 8, 7, one more time. First note of the melody is the 1st string played with the bar, okay, so it's that. Then I have 8th fret with the 3rd finger, and again 7th fret with the bar. Now the hardest part, pinky on the 11th fret. Okay, this is a super stretchy position. I'm not using the 3rd finger, although it looks like I'm using it, but you know, it's just because it's really close to the strings, but I'm not using that. I have to keep these one down and obviously the bar down. So I have like a huge stretch. The pinky is on the 11th fret, okay, and the bar is on 7th fret. So I have, and I go back to the 8th fret with the 3rd finger. So the whole thing it would be, I play it really slow. 7, 11, 8, and 7. So I'm gonna play from the A minor. Now I have the last part of this song. Basically, I'm gonna start again all open strings except for the 1st string, 7th fret. 5th, 3rd, 2nd, and open. So after this huge bar, I have 7, 5th, 3rd, 2nd, open strings, open string, okay? So the last position, it would be B7 chord, which is 5th string, 2nd fret with the 2nd finger, 4th string, 1st fret with the index, 3rd string, 2nd fret with the 3rd finger, 2nd open string, and 1st string, pinky on the 2nd fret. And obviously I'm always using the same arpeggio, starting from the 5th string this time. So the melody is basically played obviously with the pinky, okay, and I have 2nd fret, 2nd, 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 3rd, 2nd, and then the last position with the E minor. So I have like literally E minor chord, and I'm plucking from the 4th string, 4th, 5th, 6th with the pinky, 6th string, 3rd fret, and E minor chord, okay? So let me play just the last part.